What are we going to do with this migrant situation? We just had the commissioner for the Office of Emergency Management here. I mean, it just seems endless. The mayor says we're past the breaking point. What do we do? You know, something's going to give. New Yorkers, how much more can we give?
Here's an idea. We can't take any more. That means give them, the buses come, or just announce, the mayor should announce, we can't take any more migrants.
But we're a sanctuary
well,
city.
We shouldn't be, first of all.
Man, it ain't looking too sweet for the Big Apple right now. Before we dive right into this video, if you guys could please like and subscribe, and if you guys don't mind sharing as well, so we can get the whole word out there to everybody. Now let's dive right into this New York situation. Now, you guys already know how it got this way. You heard the gentleman right there in the interview talking about we shouldn't even be a sanctuary city from the jump. But this is the message that Mayor Adams, remember Mayor Adams, New York has a brand.
We have a brand. New York has a brand.
And what is that brand, Eric? Oh, this is the tweet from him talking about it will remain a sanctuary city under his administration. So that's kind of interesting now that all these people are flooding in, right? All these people are migrating up there, right? That's the way that they were open arms, bring us everybody. We're going to take care of it. We're going to house them in empty hotel buildings. We're going to put them in schools. We're going to put them in police precincts. They're everywhere. Now they're completely out on the street. They have no idea what to do. But then he has a tweet saying it's a sanctuary city, but then he'll say something like this.
The city is being destroyed by the migrant crisis.
So tell me how that works. You know what would be interesting about this situation? If you could take New York and Texas and switch them, like on the map, right? If you could put New York right where Texas is at and, El Paso, same mayors, same senators, all this other stuff. Same thing with like Massachusetts, Martha's Vineyard, put them in the place of Arizona, New Mexico, like just flip the map a little bit. I wonder if the border policy would still be the same. See, they weren't singing none of this stuff until they started. And people were, going all after Greg Abbott, this is a stunt and all that. But him busing them back and forth and just showing, listen, we're at capacity. There's nothing more we can do. This open policy isn't get us anywhere. So you take them. And then you get to see what happens in New York. And then they're saying the same thing. So you guys were talking about it's racist and all this other stuff, not to welcome these. So now are you guys racist? Is that what's really happening now? You see, it will never be that. Now they're asking for help. We need the federal government. We need all this stuff to help us out. This is what you guys asked for. At the end of it, this is what you guys want. And a lot of the people coming over that, a lot of the people just want to better their lives. But there's a lot of people that you do not know about that are coming across completely unchecked. You don't know if they care about this country or if they hate this country. It's like over 130 countries represent. I didn't even know there was that many. 130 countries represented, the Middle East, all throughout Africa, all throughout South America, probably even Antarctica, even though nobody lives there, right? These people are coming from everywhere, so not everybody has the same motive, and you're seeing that. And then they had something like, we should just open up the system and just give them all jobs. All right, then you're really going to have the border flooded because they're going to say, hey, listen, they're giving us food stamps, they're giving us phones, they're giving us a social security off the rip, and they're just going to give us instant employment. Come on, send them all over. They're going to hop on the horn and call the whole family, the ancestors, wake up grandma, bring them all in. That's what's going to end. You're going to just ring the dinner bell even more. You know what the answer is? Stop letting it be what it is. You can't just they have to come through on a merit-based system. You want to claim asylum, right? You're sick of being in Venezuela or Saudi Arabia, wherever the case may be, wherever they're at, it needs to be through a process, a legitimate process. And now they're back 2 years or 2.5 years backlogged with all these people with immigration appointments. So what are you going to do with that? They're just going to live on the streets until they have their appointment? That's how sloppy and ridiculous this system is. And there's just no light at the end of the tunnel. They have no answers to fix it.
I would, in fact, make sure that we immediately surge to the border. All those people are seeking asylum. They deserve to be heard. That's who we are. We're a nation that says if you want to flee and you're fleeing oppression, you should come.
Then you guys will get a kick out of this. Here we go with Mayor Eric Adams, right? He's asked all throughout this interview. It's like an 8-minute interview. And he's asked about all this stuff that's going down. And he'll never call Joe out by name. He'll never say exactly who's to blame or who's causing all this. So they're asking him all these questions. And then there's a criticism question at the end. Listen to this dude's... Look at this response. Check this out.
What about the criticism of you, Mr. Mayor, that you spend a lot of time, you're the party mayor, you spend a lot of time at Zero Bond, you spend a lot of time working out, that, yeah, you're doing a job, but you're also, the headline in the New Yorker the other day was Mayor Adams' administration of bluster. How do you respond to those criticisms?
Well, come on, this is New York. I'm the mayor of the most important city on the globe, and I got a boost. I got a boost in multi-billion-dollar nightlife industry that was dying through COVID. Every time I walk inside a restaurant, those cooks, those chefs, those waiters, those busboys and girls, that boosts the economy. My nightlife establishment is huge.
Oh my God, where do I even start? First of all, a lot of people were leaving the state because of the ridiculous policies you guys set for. People are like, you know what, you guys are going to be like this. The rent's crazy, all this crime. Now you guys have all these people coming in. They're all on the streets. You guys aren't fixing this. They have a huge rat problem. Don't even talk about how expensive it is just to live there. And some of these places are like almost like living in a closet, and they want $3,000 a month or something crazy and all this stuff in the trash. At the end of the day, a lot of people are leaving the city because of the policies you guys have set forward. So don't try to blame it on other people. Were already taking off. Then he's going to talk about the nightlife. Who's sitting in a restaurant, right? And I'm a busser, right? And I'm sitting there and Eric Adams comes in. I'm like, oh my God, man, tell Stephanie, hey, man, Eric Adams is here. Man, can we get a picture with you? Who care? You see, he's acting like he's Elvis Presley or something like that, or he's Prince or Michael J. Nobody cares about who Eric Adams is. Oh, I come in and the bussers and the servers and the cooks, I just uplift the nightlife. You see, and that's when he's really engaged. That's when he's loving it and smiling ear to ear. He has great answers for all that stuff. You see how it works? You see where the priorities are at with these people? Same thing. New York has a brand. It's all about that with these. It's all gimmicks and nonsense. No, what's your answer for this, right? He'll never come out and say, you know what, I should have never said it was a sanction. We don't know what we're doing. At the end of the day, the policy's crazy. We're overwhelmed. I shouldn't have said that. I'm completely wrong. I underestimate. They'll never admit to that. They'll just keep kicking the can down the road and saying whatever, and then they'll blame it. It's Trump's fault. They'll be blamed on everybody else but themselves. But tell me what you guys think about this situation. Should you just open the floodgates, right? Just let everybody in, and then we'll figure it out. Forget all the people that are already homeless, right? In California, all these cities, homeless people in Florida, homeless people are everywhere, right? And veterans, you have some people that are, strung out and doing drugs. You have some people that just really fallen on hard times and want to get out the situation. So do you guys think we should just open the floodgates, right? And just give all these people all this access, let them live off the government, give them instant jobs and all that? Or do you guys think that there should be some kind of policy where this isn't allowed to happen and these people are just coming in unchecked and all this stuff isn't being dealt with? Because there's a very simple answer and there's a very simple way to fix all of this. So thank you guys for tuning in. I truly appreciate each of you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you guys don't mind sharing so we can get the video out there to everybody. And I will catch you guys on the next one.